Howdy, all. I'm David Pierce. Is this good? Okay. I'm with Six Face Studios. Our first game is Cubed. CJ Legato can be found over there in the corner, hiding from everyone. And our debut game is going to be Cubed, a deceptively easy 3D puzzle game. So before we, that's the light button. Before we get into what the game is, let's talk about a little bit of why. The whole games area right now for mobile and PC is oversaturated with shooters and MOBA games. I'm sure most of you probably are aware of the name Fortnite or something similar, or League of Legends is a MOBA. Both of these games, Fortnite made about $2.4 billion in 2018. League of Legends made $1.4 billion. That's just 2018 alone. These are games that are not really something you can easily compete with. There's no real point in pushing out a new game trying to muscle into their territory. But we have a 3D puzzle action game. How many of you guys have ever played something like Frogger? Is that yeah, okay, a few hands. A couple people know that game. Where'd that go? There's another game out there that was big. Some people might know Crossy Road is a big game that came out. It sold. It was a free-to-play game, but it made $10 million. It came out 5 years ago and has tens of millions of downloads, I think 50,000. But that's a game that we know works and people will play. So we made a game that's very similar. Well, I would say very similar. It's that plus, it's beyond that. So it is a Frogger-esque game that we are aiming to release on mobile, PC, and console with 3D levels that are deceptively easy. You see it now, but this is the most basic of levels you can get. And the core gameplay loop is you play a level, you beat the level, you unlock harder levels, and you keep going. So the main things is that this game is very easy to program new levels for and shift directions of. That it lends itself to a lean startup mentality of release, innovate, pivot, move, just keep going and find the customers where the customers want to be found. So we can very quickly release this game how it is and just make changes where necessary. So the current market in 2018, 137, I'm sure you can all read, $137.9 billion were spent on video games. That's just video games. 46%, so about half, is the mobile market alone, which is our first goal. It's projected to eclipse $100 billion for mobile alone by 2021. We can look at a few more numbers on the next slide for our current marketplace, but this is a market that we can't afford to miss, especially with new games. Something to really pay attention to is mobile, because it's a huge force. That's the entire left half of this chart is just mobile. Now, we also shouldn't ignore PC and console games. These are games that are traditionally pay to play. You put down a flat nominal fee, you get the game, you play the game, you enjoy it, you walk away, buy another game maybe later. These are games that are about half of the market, the other half being the free-to-play market on mobile. The issue with the free-to-play market, though, is that it's very profitable, but consumers are starting to hate it, and it is starting to, in some parts, get a lot of kickback. I know parts of Europe have actually made loot boxes illegal, which is a main profit stream for free-to-play games. But our business model is a flat fee, $3.99. You buy the game, you own the game. You play it as much as you want to, put it down. It's for fast, on-the-go people who are looking for just a quick, say you're in between business meetings or you're on the bus, you have 5 to 10 minutes to kill, just pick up our game, play a couple levels, put it down. There's no harm done. Our main goal is, of course, the Android and App Store. We have a working build on mobile. I have it on my phone if people want to demo it later. And from there, we're looking to get into Steam Greenlight as well as the Xbox and console marketplace because, once again, those markets aren't something that are missable. They are half of the market and should be reached. So our go-to-market strategies, we're currently aiming for a Kickstarter within about a month of now, so we should get that off the ground and done by then, by the end of April. We have a timeline right after this, but in that we are looking to gain traction for user acquisition, just getting people to know about our game, get in at the ground floor, through putting their name in, getting their credit, name in the credits, maybe even having a tier where if they donate enough, they can sit down with us online, design a level to show up in the game itself, because once again, the game is so, it's designed to be modular, so we can make a level very easily given somebody's descriptions. And of course, going to market as soon as possible is very important to us. That way we can hear what people want from the game, and we can make that a reality for them. So in the past, we've submitted to showcases. This is very small text. I'm so sorry. We submitted to showcases. In 2017, we were the winner of the Rensselaer Game Showcase, which is a small in Troy showcase for students and studios around Troy. We also got accepted into the Reveal program, which made it through and taught us how to do some quick marketing and working with investors and whatnot. But the main goal right now is to talk about where our future lies, which is that we wish to kickstart, get social media attention, get people to download, play our game, talk about it, talk about what they liked about it, what they would want to see from it, and then be able to give that to them because, well, we can. Good, all right. And that brings us to our asks. So right now we're looking for our team. Wait, did I skip a team slide or whatever? So I swear we have a team. It's on here somewhere. I won't worry about it too much. I'm sure we just got destroyed somehow and we're not. Okay, so we do have a team, I promise you. It's myself, CJ, and Axel. We're both programmers. I'm the lead programmer. Axel is our musician. And our asks are mainly for financial advice on incorporation and intellectual property law. We are many things. We are not lawyers. As well as people to gain interest. If you think this game is something you'd like to play or a friend of yours would like to play, talk about it, share it. Thank you.
Any questions over here?
Thank you. Who's your target audience, and have they demonstrated that they actually buy games off of mobile?
The question was, who's our target audience, and have they demonstrated that they actually buy games off of mobile? And that is an excellent question. Our target audience is hopefully something that is on the market, or in the mobile market, a little bit of a unicorn. It exists very much on PC and console. People, it's well-accepted tradition on there to pay for a game, own the whole game, and be done with it. But on mobile, the current atmosphere and profitability lies with having a free-to-play game with predatory practices, intermittent reward scheduling that trains you as if you're sitting in a slot machine, and then pay out money, sometimes hundreds of dollars, on this dinky little thing that somebody threw together in 20 minutes. Hopefully, we can convince people that, you know, selling out $3.99 for one game that you own and won't ask you a penny more ever or sell ads to you will take hold in this marketplace. It's a shift we're hoping to be able to be on the front of, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's there yet.
One more question.
Have you considered putting out some of the levels for free to draw people in, and then say if you want the full game, pay the $3.99?
The question was, have I considered putting out parts of the game for free, and then if people like it, they can buy the game for nominal fee? And the answer is yes. I've not only considered that, I have that. That's if you go over to the booth over there, there's the trial right there, but there's also on our little business card a little website. It's called itch.io. You can go there and you can play a demo online for free. It doesn't have any of the music, and it only has about, I would say, less than a third of the levels that will be in the actual game, and it's only for PC. But you can do that. You can determine, hey, I hate this game and I don't want to play it or see it ever again, and you can log off and turn away and you never look at it again. Or you can like it and then buy it on mobile or
Awesome.
PC.
Let's give it up. Six Face Cube.